everyone, it's me again, Brittany, and I'm here today to announce a very new kind of video for me, and I'm really excited about it. Obviously, by the title, you probably already know what it is, but I have decided, since the last book of the Throne of Glass series is coming out in October 23rd to be exact, I want to do a read-along of all of the Throne of Glass books before this time. I wanted to do it with like plenty of time so that if you did want to join me and if you had other things on your plate, you would be able to just read at your own pace. I'm really excited about it. Sarah J. Maas is my favorite author. Throne of Glass was obviously the first series I read by her and has a very special place in my heart, and I'm so excited about the last book coming out. Funny story, actually. I read Empire of Storms. I finished reading it in class, like I was in one of my psychology classes that I was taking with my boyfriend, and after the class I was so sad, like I was distraught, because obviously if you read it, you know how Empire of Storm ends. It's just such a cliffhanger, it's so painful. I was in shock, you know, and I was very close to crying as we leave the class, and I'm kind of explaining it to my boyfriend. I'm like, you just don't understand, I have to wait a whole year, because I obviously read it right as it came out, and my boyfriend was like joking around with me, but he looks at me, he goes, what if you had to wait 2 years? I bet it's not gonna come out for 2 years. And I just kind of looked at him, and I'm not a big crier. I want to start there. I'm just not big on crying. I don't do it a lot. But at the thought of having to wait 2 years to find out what happens to my characters, I started crying. It felt really bad. He was like, no, I was kidding, it's fine, you're fine. And then, lo and behold, 1 year later, while I was preparing for the last book to come out, Sarah J. Maas announced that she was gonna actually be forestalling it for the Tower of Dawn novella, and I want to blame my boyfriend for that. I think that it's all his fault that I had to wait 2 years to find out what's happening. But Sarah J. Maas actually recently said that she's going to be releasing the book an entire week early, so that was pretty exciting. So instead of releasing it on October 30th, it's releasing October 23rd. So yeah, enough with my rambling. I'm going to kind of tell you the schedule that I plan to read each book in. I'm going to be reading it in the order that, not that it released, but in chronological order, just because I've never read it in that order and I really kind of want to see what it's like. So that means I'm going to be reading Assassin's Blade before I read any of the other books. Then I'm going to read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms, and finally Tower of Dawn. And let me give you the schedule for that. I wrote it down. The first 2 books are the only ones that I'm gonna be kind of speeding up. I didn't realize how many books there were and how little time there was left. Ideally, I'd wanted to give each book a month. These are some of her shortest books, so I figured it's not gonna be that outlandish to be able to read them in 2 weeks. But again, if you fall out of pace or anything like that, you're more than welcome to read at your own pace, faster or slower. So starting this coming Monday, May 7th, I am going to read Assassin's Blade, and I'm going to give it 2 weeks, so May 7th through May 21st. Then starting May 21st, again a Monday, to June 4th, another 2 weeks, we're going to be reading Throne of Glass, and then it starts the actual months. So for the rest of June, we're going to be reading Crown of Midnight. In July, it's going to be Heir of Fire. August, Queen of Shadows. September, Empire of Storms. And then October, until October 23rd, it's going to be Tower of Dawn. Until, obviously, October 23rd, when Kingdom of Ash comes out. I was thinking of doing, at the end of when I'm supposed to be ending each book, I was thinking of doing book talks, or if this picks up pace and there's like a lot of people actually following along or something like that. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but if it does pick up the pace, I think that maybe doing a live show would be kind of fun, where like I respond to your guys' answers and questions, and like we can discuss it in like thoroughly, because book talks, like I'm talking just based off of my own opinions, but like a live show I think would be really fun. But again, I wouldn't want to really do that unless there's a few people following me. This might not pick up at all. So yeah, either way, I'm just really excited about this. Again, Sarah J. Maas is my favorite author, and Throne of Glass is fantastic. I know a lot of people have had just like their doubts about it, but I really think that Kingdom of Ash is gonna like blow my socks off, and I'll probably cry a lot. And I know I said I don't cry, but like Sarah J. Maas pulls on my heartstrings. And I also kind of want to do at least one giveaway during this time period. I'm not sure when it's gonna be. I want to collect all the supplies for it first. I'm trying to get all the books in the Throne of Glass series, so all 7 books that are out so far. And also maybe just some cute merch like stickers and things like that. And then also just a random copy of A Court of Frost and Starlight. I accidentally bought 2 copies of it. When I was doing the pre-order, I guess I forgot that I pre-ordered it, and the next week I pre-ordered it again. And I didn't even know until Amazon like emailed me and was like, your 2 copies of Court of Frost and Starlight are coming in. And I'm like, they messed up. But in reality, I messed up. So I have an extra copy, and I was kind of panicking about it at first. But then I realized, I mean, this is a Sarah J. Maas read-along. And I figured even though that's not Throne of Glass, it could still be put into the giveaway. That's really all I have to say for this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you think you're gonna participate or what you think about this entire thing. And yeah, let's get this read along going on. This is definitely like a new concept for me, so bear with me. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but hopefully it runs smoothly. I feel like a read along can't be that difficult as long as I have the dates set and I follow the dates. But yeah, whew, I'm gonna go, and because I really don't have much else to say and I'm battling at this point. T'Challa is excited about it too. Trust me. I know he looks like he's trying to escape, but it's only so he can go read. Okay, now really bye.